HQ it is. We're so cute. Today in Monster Scouts, you make each other friendship bracelets. Except the Monster Scout leaders pair you randomly with your friendship bracelet recipients, I guess so Larry the Lich doesn't feel left out for having no friends. You get paired with Larry. Surprisingly though, he's a great conversationalist, and he makes you a super heartfelt bracelet that imbues you with +2 creativity when you wear it. Larry sure is nice. Maybe there'll come a day when he's cool enough to be your friend, or at least a romanceable summer fling option. But today is not that day. You're hoping to run into your gal Aravi, but so far she hasn't been any of the places you'd expect. The mines, the dungeons, the forest. You heard Camp Spooky was doing an arts and crafts pop-up session, so you go over to pass the time, and are shocked to find Aravi already there. Yes, this slump-murdered earthenware masterpiece will be one of my finest works yet. Hello there, Blue. Welcome to my purgatory of boredom and suffering. You mean your craftatory of potdom and creating? No, I meant what I said the first time. In that case, can we make no complaining our next rule of compromise, because you're harshing my pottery buzz. You guys ever do any pottery? You see what I have to put up with? Hex gets super into any random activity they see on TV, and immediately wants to go try it out. They watched a documentary on Mesopotamia, and all they took away from it was pot, and immediately threw themselves into this obnoxious new hobby. They've been leaving a little curse-shaped clay prints all over my nice adventuring gear. Which you've been wearing because I graciously agreed to accompany you on quests. Just like you graciously indulge in my hobbies too, see? That's how this give and take work. Well, I want to give you a punch in the face and take this clay away from you so we can do something less boring. You think watching paint dry is boring? Try watching clay dry. At least painting is a picture of something. You think watching paint dry is boring? Try watching clay dry. At least a painting is a picture of something. Why can't you let yourself enjoy my newfound love of pottery? Pots are beautiful. We're gonna ghost it up and put our hands together on some some wet clay. The only time I ever care about pots is when I can smash them and get rupees. That may be the only circumstance in which Aravi cares about pots, but one circumstance is better than no circumstance, and you know just how to use it. Alright, we have Guilt Trip. Ask Aravi to make pots to give back to the poor old man whose hundreds of pots she's broken over the last several months. Or Fuck Guilt. Aravi should make her own pots, then break those to get rupees. Infinite money. Now, also bear in mind, we're trying to romance them this time, so also try and think, what would this character like? I feel like they would probably like making them and smashing them themselves, right? We want somebody to watch the stars with. And they're super rage-filled. Too, I agree. Wow, Blue, you're some kind of adventuring genius. Why did I never think of that? Maybe because it's definitely not how it works? Psh, yeah, you've little faith. You'll be eating your words on Cheeto M&M bagel sandwich. I do love those. When I come out of this situation with unlimited money, you and Aravi sit and begin making a pot together, ghost style, at the pottery wheel. It's super romantic, of course. You knew it was coming. I'm gonna dive into an entire chamber full of rupees and swim through them. Or at least it would be if Aravi was slightly less fixated on the prospect of infinite money. But you guys are still getting to touch each other and stuff, so whatever. You and Aravi finish crafting your first pot. It's not terrible, it's not perfect, but some of those floors can be hid with a proper glaze. No glaze, just smash. Aravi smashes her pot before even taking it off the wheel, and yet... Holy shit, how are there rupees in there? Did you put them in when I wasn't watching? Nope, it's like you've never been on an adventure before, Hex. Smash pots, get rupees. I'm amazed, and know not what to say. Say you'll watch me make the shit out of and subsequently break the shit out of a whole bunch of rupee spawning pots. Aravi goes into a pottery-making frenzy. Her eyes gleam as she throws pot after pot, both throwing a pot on the wheel and throwing a pot at the wall. Rupees raining. You know, this gives the cost of materials. She actually isn't making a huge profit with this strategy. But even as fast as she's going, her pottery technique is improving. Like, the lip on that last pot was much more even than the one before, and the thickness of getting more consistent. And the timeless eternal words of the ancient Mesopotamians, hella lit fam, yeet! Hex has a great time getting to review Aravi's pottery skills, and Aravi has a great time getting rupees, and you have a great time getting 2 creativity and charm. 1 charm. Nice. Good first night. Rita's cute. Alright. Chat's choice, the woods, the lake, the dome, the manor, the Scout HQ. I'm just saying if you... Well, it is nighttime. I wonder if we would see anyone there in their swimming outfit at night, but... People do put costumes on at the lake. Dude, I've forgotten how much reading stuff dries my throat out. Nearly had my whole bottle of water already. The lake. The day you decide to take a swimming class in the lake, you learn all sorts of cool swimming techniques. The backstroke, the side stroke, the Macarena stroke, the mime having a stroke. All those strokes sure are fun, though perhaps a bit medically concerning fun. Damn. You join a game of volleyball with your 3 most violent friends, Dahlia, Damien, and Aravi. Maybe one of them will accidentally injure you with a volleyball and you'll get to act out a real-life hurt comfort fanfic. But alas, the game never gets that far. During Dahlia's first serve, she hits the ball with a tad too much ferocity and it goes sailing off into the trees at the lake's edge. Dahlia, what the fuck? Ha, I win. The ball has been defeated. That's not how it works. If you really want to defeat the ball, you gotta stab it. I'd show you, but you just hit it all the way into the frickin' woods. Wait, I didn't know there was stabbing in volleyball. Let's go find that ball. On second thoughts, maybe playing volleyball with these people wouldn't have been the best idea. You follow them into the trees anyway because, well, you horny. Guys, over here. I found a dead body. Also, the volleyball. The 3 of you follow Dahlia's voice and find her standing over the body of a pirate. A pirate's private. It's fine. This game. It's doing things to my brain. He's got it all. A peg leg, a bandana, and a fatal volleyball wound to the face. Oh man, the volleyball is totally ruined. Way to go, Dahlia. Oh, so when you murder people with sporting equipment, it's cool, but when I do it, we're suddenly concerned about the sporting equipment. Yeah, does anybody else know? Excuse me, that's my line, thank you. Has anybody else noticed the treasure chest? Treasure, you say? We must loot it. Yes, we must open it at once. Finally, I will have the funds to conquer the 8th circle of hell. Not if I spend it all on tomahawks and fireworks. Okay, so quick poll though, chat. If you had to go on a date / spend the night with one of these 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm just like curious on people's totally surface level choice and you know what aesthetic you go for here. Honestly, to be honest with you. Need before greed is the rule, guys, and I need treasure. Oh gods, I need it so bad. Damn, girl. No wonder you ended up with a cursed necklace. It's like the necktie from Disco Elysium. We gave it the right voice for this. All 3 of your friends leap on the chest at once, biting, scratching, hacking at it for all they're worth. It's no use. We'll never get the treasure at this rate. If only one of us was some kind of brilliant tactician adept at thinking of unorthodox solutions. You're probably the closest thing to a tactician in the group. You throw out a suggestion. Give the chest therapy and help it open up to you. You've seen this before. 9 out of 10 pirates set their chest password as their daughter's birthday. We need to open this chest, guys. We need to impress her. If we get with her at the end, is it going to be like a threesome? I'm just saying. Like, are we going to be looking this thing in the face during? It's kind of weird, but I really want to find out. At the same time, I really want to see what happens. So, let's go with therapy. Are you a licensed therapist? You tell her you aren't, but that you're a licensed massage therapist, and since the chest is part of a body that can be massaged, you should be fine. Okay, carry on then. You lay the chest on your massage table and ask it to tell you about its childhood. It shares with you the guilt it feels about the death of its mother, the tree that it's made from. With a little more encouragement, the chest begins to share more intimate emotions. Everyone's always talking about how valuable I am. But, you know what? Sometimes I feel pretty worthless. It's like people only care about what I have on the inside, you know? But what about me? I'm out here, on the outside. It feels like people can't even see the real me. They're so consumed with trying to get inside me. Oh, I feel so good to get this off my chest. After a lot of coaxing and encouragement, you finally get the chest to completely open up to you, both emotionally and physically. Sweet. Now that emotions bullshit's over with, let's see what's inside this bad boy. Oh my god, it's... more volleyballs! Yes, just what we needed. I see, says the chest. You're just like all the others. Well, I feel like we've done some really important work here today in any case. Now that I'm empty inside, I'm gonna move to New York City and work in high finance with all the other hollow people. Catch you later. You say goodbye to the chest, who you're just glad isn't suing you for malpractice, and you head back to the shore to play volleyball with your pals. I would say that was a pretty successful first week.
Home is where your booty sits the comfiest.
Okay, where should we sit? Oh, definitely sit with these two. It's not even a question, right? I'm wondering who this is, but I also don't want to waste a night when we could be with these two who are actually, I think everyone likes. You come upon Arabi scribbling furiously in a notebook, glaring at anyone who dares to come near her, which is mostly Damien, who keeps trying to sneak a peek. Can you maybe fuck off, LeVay? I'm trying to journal and let off steam, and you're really making me feel the opposite of calm and introspective. Come on, just let me see what you're writing. I won't tell anybody. Curiosity is killing me. Killing you, huh? Interesting. Let me make a note of... stop talking to me. This is no fair. Didn't your therapist or whatever tell you need to share your burdens with others? Share your fucking burdens with me.
Come on, Robbie.
Oof, using your own words against you, Ravi. I'm gonna use Coach's words. The ball's in your court now. I don't want the ball. Can't you go bother... While she's screaming and flailing, though, she accidentally drops the notebook. It flips open to a page filled with doodles of Damien being stabbed, beheaded, eaten by a lawnmower. Are these plans to murder me?
Shut up.
No, what on earth would give you that stupid idea? Because the header says Damien murder plans, notebook 5 of 17. Obsessed much? You can't prove that's mine. I'm being framed. Framed, I say. But you were literally just holding it. If there's one thing these two excel at, it's pointless arguing and yelling. You should put an end to this argument before your eardrums rupture. Okay. Aravi, here you wrote, I hope to one day have Damien's heart, but like his literal beating heart, which I'll have removed from his bleeding chest after I murder him. These aren't plots to murder you, Damien, they're plots to murder me. Damien LeVay was my nickname back in middle school. I guess try and back her up, right? Even though it's a terrible lie? Whereas this is kind of siding with him, isn't it? I think. I want the threesome. We must simp. We must simp. We have to.
Fuck off.
Yes. What? That was my full name. What? Why was my full name your fucking nickname? I think the better question is, why is Blue's nickname your nickname too? That's hella derivative, dude. But it's not a nickname. It's my literal, actual name.
Take that, noob.
Likely story. Blue's been going by Damien LeVay since the 7th grade. Clearly she called dibs. I've been going by Damien LeVay for 21 fucking years.
Chill out.
Oh, anger, the last refuge of the totally owned. You gonna take that shit, Damien? Of course I'm not. Hey, I wasn't talking to you, poser. I'm talking to the real Damien LeVay. It's my name and I'll fucking kill you for it if I have to. Not Damien, not Vay. Damien starts coming at you with a knife. You're ready to die. Getting stabbed over a horny lie you told is how you were always meant to go. But before he can even stand up, Arabi grabs Damien and suplexes him into unconsciousness.
Oh, a critical hit.
What an idiot, trying to kill Blue without a proper plan. I didn't realize this was amateur hour. How underwhelming. Damien's clearly easy prey. Maybe I should have been spending all this time plotting to murder Blue. She seems like a much worthier target, and a way better Damien LeVay. You know that whole Damien LeVay nickname thing was a lie, don't you? I can't talk now, I've got murder to plot. Watch your back, Blue, you sexy loser. The Slayer is back, baby. Murder me! She runs off, cackling maniacally. What an adorable little murderess. You can't wait to see how she decides to assassinate you. I mean, I'm down. Let's gamble on the drink. Juan the cat. Oh, feet? A pair of beer boots. Drink the boots? Drink out of the boots? Or mystery box? Boots or box, guys? I feel like the feet is kind of a fitting meme drink for us to have. It's a lot of beer. And I'm kind of a lightweight. What do we get? Thanks to these babies, now you can choose a location and drunk walk all over it. After that, anyone can end up earning twice as many stats from visiting it. Ow. 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 Sup upon the boots. Alright, week 2. The woods, the lake, the dome, the manor, the HQ. Where shall we go in our quest to get some? Choose. The dome. Hunger Games. We're so cute. You join the merciless trials of the Camp Dome. Your team is faced with a potato sack race. It seems easy, but this is the Camp Dome, and so the potato sacks are filled with swarms of bees. Your teammates are discouraged both because they are not fond of bees, and because the enemy team is mostly comprised by sentient bees. Aren't all bees sentient anyway, giving them a clear advantage over you? It all looks dire for you, but you use your cunning and remind the enemy team that the bee population of Earth is inexplicably decreasing and bees are heading towards unavoidable extinction. This fact really messes with the enemy team's heads, giving you the edge you need to win. Your nasty leadership skills grant you 4 charm. After that, you head to the lake with Hex and Aravi. Aravi's testing out her new Zora armor, and you're helping Hex chug as much lake water as possible. Oh, we're at the lake anyway.
Such big stats.
This is so awesome, you guys. I can breathe underwater and do whirlpool attacks. Gods, I'm so glad I spent 200 million rupees on these greaves.
You. Nice.
Sorry, my mouth was full of a lake water. I was trying to say, fuck yeah, this is funny shit. Lake time with Blue. Fucking classic vibes.
Suddenly, y'all hear a weird voice calling out to you from across the lake. Hail, adventurers, heed my message. You look over and see a messenger emerging from the trees holding a leather scroll, and he looks super stressed out.
That messenger looked familiar. I swear I recognize him. Maybe somebody I cursed in the past?
Adventurer Aravi, Adventurer Hex, Adventurer Blue, I have searched for many moons to deliver. Yeah, you got an important message for us, life or death, blah blah blah, we know the deal. Give me the scroll, noob. The messenger gives Aravi the scroll, but right afterwards he collapses onto the ground and appears to be dead. Should have had a stamina potion, am I right? Anyway, it looks like the scroll says, venture to the northern wood and bring this scroll. The ring of sustenance awaits you.
Adventure awaits.
You guys, this scroll has main quest energy. It's kinda weird, but I bet this is an invitation to a dope-ass dungeon. See, like, already I prefer her energy to the first choice with the witch and, like, the heroism. Because it's like sort of like an MMO character, wants the loot, wants to go on adventures and stuff, and I'm like, yes, let's go, get the loot, holy shit, hold everything. I just realized where I recognized the messenger. He's an actor. I saw him on TV in a commercial for the new bagel place. If he's an actor, that can only mean the Ring of Sustenance is the new bagel store. Ravi, that scroll is a dope-ass guerrilla marketing advertisement. Yes. It's definitely a dungeon invite. Not everything is about bagels, Hex, and the Ring of Sustenance is a super dumb name for a bagel store. The Ring of Sustenance! It's describing a bagel. I just got it. Salem, thank you for the 200 bits. You learned how to freeze time, I think that was. Not everything's about motherfucking dungeons, little miss dungeon liker. You know what, Hex? I do like dungeons, and I'm not ashamed of it, you green cloud. Half my shorts, you loser ass, Sunday ass, RPG ass, nasty smelling ass, full inventory ass, Cooper Trooper looking ass, bitch. Oh, hell yeah, you've been waiting for Hex and Arabi to have an argument so you could support one of them in a heroic gesture of romantic friendship. Pick a side. Hex is right. I just found the messenger's IMDb page. His name is Todd Zombiehead. He's definitely an actor. Aravi's right. It's no actor and I can prove it by hurling his corpse into the sea. I mean, I'm trying to get with Aravi, not with Hex, right? But what do you think? Who do we back here? I almost feel like... Is this one of those situations where it's like the... You know, like, occasionally it would be this thing where it's like you can diss your own family, but if somebody dissed your family, you're like, no, I'm allowed to do that, not you. Is it one of those situations where if we take her side against Hex, then she'll be offended? But at the same time, don't think she cares that much. Hex is probably right, back our girl. I think I agree, yeah. Can Hex reject you? But yeah, equally, maybe we need Hex on side to get with Aravi, I don't know. Blue, I think the messenger is an actor. I don't think he's actually dead. Probably would be super chill to throw...
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, Blue, let's hurl this corpse into the sea. Aravi is very psyched about your corpse hurling idea. You three drag the corpse to a nearby cliff overlooking the majestic, stormy ocean. Damn, those are some big waves. Kinda makes you think about how small and insignificant we all are, am I right?
Over it.
Psych, the ocean can eat my ass. Shut up, Hex. Okay, Blue, time to hurl. I'm thinking we do a classic dead or alive test. Toss it in. If it floats, it was a corpse. If it doesn't float, we get experience points for killing the messenger. It's a win-win. God, I can't believe I have to put down my pizza roll blasted goldfish and be the fucking voice of reason here. I hate being the voice of reason. It is not a vibe. But holy shit, this makes zero sense, Aravi. We got totally distracted. Even if you prove this guy is actually dead, it doesn't help us figure out the scrolls. Oh my god, just let me throw this corpse into the ocean. I know it doesn't help us that much, but I really want to toss him. I haven't thrown a body off a cliff in like 2 months. You know what? I'll do it. Yeet that man back to Mother Ocean.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Blue, here we go. 3, 2, 1, hurl. You throw the messenger into the ocean. His body hits the water and makes a huge splash. You all have a big laugh about it and high-five each other.
Play of the game.
See, this totally proves my point. Throwing corpses into the sea kicks ass. I still think I'm right about the bagel shop, but I'll admit that splash was dope. Now let's blindly follow the scroll to Northern Woods.
Let's adventure together.
Fuck yeah. You're coming too, Blue. I'm officially making you our third-party member for this quest. I know you're only level 3, but don't worry, I'll keep you safe whilst we're in the dungeon. Stay close to me, okay? Oh, I will. The closest.
Brought my first aid kit, just in case.
I'm just saying, invited to the party.
Imagine being the
of
actor
3.
and just going with it. Method I tell you.
Yeet me. Yeet me. It's what I've been paid to do. And also this job is so low paying. I think I'll let it happen. Oh, I should be giving somebody this voice. Who would have this voice in this game? Hello. Oh, maybe the, who looks the saddest? I don't know. Could be the other character at the beginning. Sazu Dog, thank you so much for the raid. What were you streaming? Let us know what you're up to tonight. I hope you guys had fun. We're playing Monster Prom 2. Monster Camp for the first time. Just came out today, by the way. Dead by Daylight. Nice. The Halloween update. I'm probably going to check that out at some point. Where shall we go? The woods, the lake, the dome, the manor, the HQ. Oh, the robot. Oh, yeah. Hello, I'm a depressed robot, innit? It's like Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy. Although if I was really doing voices, I would probably do something like that. I would mock Brian for the robot. And Crane should probably be Damien, not the narrator, honestly. Bengalian, good to see you, dude. How is everything going? I hope you and the fam are well. Thank you for 59 months. Have you managed to get any sleep over the past year or so? I hope everything's going well, dude. Thank you so much for the resub.
Brian is offended by your mocking.
Brian is offended by your mocking. Brian is offended by your mocking. Hello, my name is Brian. I don't think it's that bad. Calfee, thank you for the 100 biddies. Oh, the manor with one vote. You look cute with a candle and a book, though.
You trying to mock me, Morph? I am the star of this channel.
Listen, Brian, I can take this job away from you anytime I like. People would be very happy to have Justin back. Okay, some of these newbies have never even heard Justin before. You want me to bring Justin back for a week and then see? No, it's all right. Please, don't bring that weirdly attractive, genderless voice back, please.
Likes to talk in third person morpholo.
Brian does like to. Yes, Brian, me as Brian do. Please do not bring Justin back. I need this job. Okay, it's hard times during the pandemic. Please, Morph. Please, no. Remember that Justin has a drinking problem, please. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Calfee, for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it very much. As you're searching the haunted manor, you come across an enchanted...
Justin sounds like Tara Reid. Brian is better.
No, don't ruin Justin for me by saying that. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 100 biddies. As you're searching the haunted manor, you come across an enchanted doll that promises to grant all your wishes. Oh no, Crane's gone slightly Brian. Stop it. Cool. You take it. Why have I lost the Crane voice? It possesses you, of course. Stop sounding so robotic, me. Oh dear, the cadence. The cadence is stuck, and now this is how I talk. It turns out that the spirit that was inside is exactly like you in every way, so nobody notices the difference. The only difference is that this spirit is a little bit bolder than you. You gain full boldness. A few hours later, you're out adventuring with Aravi and Hex. You all followed the scroll from that messenger.
I'm ready to come back. I'm sober.
Sweet little Justin. It's so good to hear you again. Thank you, Justin, for the $5 trying to buy Brian out of that job. They're still on the old tip biddies, the PayPal biddies. But, they don't have to work very much. Bits are way more popular. It's because of me. Don't fire me. Listen, I'm not going to start doing improv and bits with you two as well, okay? This is more voices than we need. But thank you for the support. I appreciate it. That's the Justin voice, everyone. A few hours later, you're out adventuring with Aravi and Hex, and you all followed the scroll from the messenger and you're deep in the woods. You've already found several environmental puzzles and a few cryptic clues. With each solved puzzle, you draw closer to the secret location of the Ring of Sustenance. Strangely, all the puzzle clues so far have been vaguely bagel-themed. Rare! Once I rearranged these glowing stones to spare locks, a scroll appeared. Damn, this is some dope-ass guerrilla bagel shop marketing. Oh, this promo slaps.
Shut up, Hex.
For the last time, Hex, these clues are leading us to a dungeon, not a fucking bagel store. It's so obvious. Oh, you'll see when we get there. What does the scroll say? Psh, whatever, bagel hater. The scroll says, you know the end of your quest, triumphant adventurers. Walk 2 miles to north, the ring await you there. Roar. Finally, we solved these annoying intro puzzles and we get to dive headfirst into some sweet, sweet dunge. Gods, I hope it's multi-leveled with a super complicated layout.
Bagels.
Yeah, totes. But just in case it ends up being a bagel shop, I should prep first. I got to make sure my patented cream cheese utility pouch is full of maximum flavors. Gross, but also, yeah, we should get ready. I should head back to my stash and optimize my inventory. I'm all short range, high damage right now, if you know what I mean. Aravi puts a bag over your head and leads you to her her nearest fully stocked weapons stash. She starts reviewing her inventory. Okay, I just gotta pack enough for a full dungeon run. Let's go with 20 green potions for healing and 20 red potions for mana and 400 apples in case I need a quick +5 health. I'll need 128 different types of crafting materials. Dungeons are unpredictable. You never know when a mini-boss is gonna be weak against Iridium Core. And then I have my weapons, Ovi, as of now. I got 8 swords, 14 crossbows, each with slightly different attack and range stats. Those are all 100% necessary. Damn, Arabi, hoarders my hoarding addiction. Could they want that absurd collection of useless shit back? This is me playing any RPG. Okay, I have one last inventory spot open. Oh, I know, I'll take the Axe of Golden Demise. I looted off of a Lightning Warlock mini-boss last week. Fuck that. You know, we share inventory space and I need that slot. I'm gonna get covered in schmear. I gotta take my package of 200 paper napkins. Napkins? They're a complete waste of inventory space. We're gonna be fighting to survive in that dungeon, okay? I don't have time for your snack food nonsense. Dude, you take up like 99% of the inventory space. You can't give me one slot? Where did you learn how to share? Toilet school? Arabi and Hex are fighting again, but luckily for them you're an expert at conflict resolution. What's the best use for Arabi's last precious inventory slot? Hex, the Axe of Golden Demise isn't for slaughtering enemies, it's for slaughtering bagels by chopping them perfectly in half. Napkins are tiny shields, they might not give a huge defensive boost, but you got 200 of them. Mamma mia, that's a lot of shield. Do we go full simp and just back Aravi again, like she wants the axe? Do we just say take that? You know? We're so close. We're so close to getting a date. Good lord. Simp, 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 simp. Maybe we should simp it up. Can you guys give me 30 seconds to refill my water? I've already drunk all of my water. Reading stuffs is thirsty work. I shall be back post-haste in literally 30 seconds. And we'll find out whether simping is the answer. I really feel like this is going to come back to bite us, and Hex is going to veto being with us, but let's find out. Alright, what did we say? We're simping, yeah? Simp, simp, simp. Bullshit, Blue. You're making up a dumb lie to trick me and impress Aravi, and I'm not gonna fall for it like all the other idiot around here. No, she's right. The Axe of Golden Demise is the pinnacle of red slicing weaponry. I'll prove it. Arabi equips the Axe of the Golden Demise as her default weapon. She now has immunity against lightning-based attacks. Alright, I'm ready. Now we just need a test bagel. Hex, got one on you? You know I'll do more fair. Hex summons a bagel out of thin air. It's impressive, but also unsettling. Where the fuck did that bagel come from? Was it in their pocket? Or is this one of Hex's supernatural abilities? Can they summon bagels? I'm the narrator, and even I don't know. Throw the bagel at me as hard as you can. I'll show you the true power of the Axe of the Golden Demise. Believe it.
Bagels!
Ratabs. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Bagel yeet!
Bagel flies through the air.
She got a bagel on her head. She got a bagel on her head.
We just have bagel memes in here. This is the perfect partner for us. Oh god, I just wanted a bagel. Arabi slices through it perfectly. The Axe of Golden Demise shimmers as his legendary blade parts the bread in twain. Arabi's technique was so flawless that she somehow toasted the bagel. One slice lands in Hex's hand and the other lands in your hand. Mmm, toasty.
Oh my god, I was so wrong. This thing is awesome. Fuck the napkins. This unbelievably sharp murder weapon is the ultimate bagel eating accessory.
Yep. Didn't you read the flavor text? The axe was crafted by a legendary blacksmith, Gandalf Hamstring, who was made out of bread, right, Blue? Thanks. I really wanted to test out this bad boy. When we get to the dungeon, I'll slaughter a goblin in your honor. Once again, your conflict resolution skills have saved the day, and prepare yourself. The ring of sustenance awaits. Simping always works. Simp hard and often.
Home is where your booty sits the comfiest.
Big simpin'. Like sitting next to them. Suddenly the breeze shifts. You detect a scent on the wind. It's a potent combination of smells, string cheese, copper wires, and cursed medieval weaponry. That smell can only mean one thing. Hex, Calculester, and Aravia nearby.
Yo, Blue, you know how me, Ravi, and Cow are gonna open a food truck once the camp is over? I want to sell Oreo explosions. It's my own recipe where you grind up Oreos into a fine powder and snort the powder. Do you love it or super love it?
You warn Hex about trademark laws and suggest changing the name of the dish to Cookies and Cream Explosions and recommend they charge $400 for it. Fuck yeah, I can't wait for all the gold I'm gonna mine from this food truck. No more grinding in the cave levels to catch high value bugs for me. Yeah, I also think it would be a financially reasonable investment, although I am most excited about the chance to work closely with organic food material. I'm really passionate about the process of digestion in general. I'm so excited that people will literally consume calories that I help prepare.
Totes, as long as you're cooking everything with at least 3 different kinds of animal fat, I'm on board.
Wonderful. Now that we got some menu items decided upon, perhaps we should discuss the brand of the food truck. I'm not an expert myself, but friend Milo did recently tell me that brands are... Shall I do it like this? Do it like a robot. Brands are entirely synonymous with relevance. Actually, no, I'll go back to what I was doing. Any business without one is basically a bleeding corpse. Perhaps we should think of a brand. Yeah, we gotta figure out a brand for sure. How about with the world's most violent food truck? We could mount a Gatling gun on top and make a customer dodge the bullets. Yeah, grisly but memorable. It's also probably a better idea than what I wrote down for a brand which said travelling vehicle with adequate food service capabilities.
You guys are both thinking too small. We should get Red Bull to sponsor us and fry everything in Red Bull and use their corporate branding.
Fuck that shit, Red Bull blows. Gatling gun food truck.
I'm not backing down on this, Arabi. I've cursed you once, I'll do it again. We're doing Red Bull.
I believe that we should argue at a more reasonable volume level. Wow, this isn't going anywhere. Looks like your friends need some help figuring out the perfect brand for their food truck. Hit them with your best content strategy. Always trust the data. My social media analysis reveals the top 3 trendiest topics are pizza, Nutella, and cat videos. That's your brand. Food is overrated. Make the whole thing a potion bar. 1 life potion has more HP than 6 servings of food anyway. I feel like she would appreciate the potion, right? If she's all about dungeoning. Right? She's not gonna like pizza, Nutella, and cat videos, is she? It's the simp run. Simp, simp, simp. Whoa, that idea is a game changer. Potions are the hottest loot. At this point, about 80% of my meals are just potions.
Hell yeah, I love it. A potion bar would be the perfect time for me to design some trendy, sexy mood lighting. Plus, ingesting potions does get me drunk, so win-win.
Yeah, personally I'm just relieved we found a brand idea we can all agree on. Potion bar it is. By the way, is battery acid a potion that people can consume?
Technically yes, and you know what else is technically a potion? Melted butter mixed with vodka.
Oh yeah, that's called a Russian penthouse tiger potion. It's actually really good to drink before fighting a poison-based enemy. Oh, and that reminds me, we should serve devil goblets. It's a potion made by boiling the stomachs of freshly slaughtered monsters. We could serve them with paper umbrellas. Gods, I remember getting so fucked up on devil goblets when I turned 21. I had a defense buff going for weeks after. Ravi, you seem to know more information about potions than the entire internet. You're so knowledgeable.
She really does, trust me. That's one of her most annoying qualities.
Whatever we do, we have to sell my favourite warm stamina potion. That sounds like an appropriate menu item. What ingredients will we need to brew it? Can we expect a reasonable margin cost ratio? Ah, well, friends it is then. Plenty more fish in the sea for me. I like myself a little Bichon Frise. Well, Alice. Oh, it's easy. We just gotta get this certain kind of dark brown bean, and you roast the bean, and you grind it up, and you slowly pour hot water over the bean through a filter. Arabi, isn't that just coffee? Like you're describing a cup of coffee. Well, I guess it kind of is just coffee, but it's way more badass to call it warm stamina potion. You know what, you're right. At our food truck, we refer to it only as warm stamina potion. Fuck society, they got to deal with it. Fuck yes. Potion bar food truck is officially the best idea in all of history. Kind of amazing that Blue came up with it, so, yeah. Thanks. Aravi is so pleased with you that she brews you one of her favorites, the mounting sexual tension with a main character potion. Hot.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Bring out your flasks. Skills, even though I don't understand how it works. Oh, it's Juan the Latino cat. Mounting sexual tension with the main character. That's what we like. I don't know how this works. What do? I just push some buttons, I guess, and hope for the best. I like that one. Oh, it's that one again. Damn it. Wanted new stuff. We landed once again on sex on the beach. Fun, fun, fun. We're just not very smart, but we're bold, creative, charming, and fun. Not a bad way to be in this life, honestly. I'd take those stats. Alright, it is the final morning. Do we go to the woods, the lake, the dome, the manor, the HQ? Where to on the monster date? To find the monster date. It's the morning, don't be late. It's time to pick your destination. I don't know why you was doing procrastination. Pick the woods or the lake or the dome. Maybe you will make the manor your home. For the week free morning. This is a final warning to pack to pack your destination. For trying to release your sexual frustration, you pick the woods. You pick the woods. I hope it's got the goods in the woods. While hiking through the woods, you come across a bunch of delicious edible mushrooms. Well, you think they're edible anyway. I mean, you ate them. On a completely unrelated note, you also meet an ancient, all-powerful god who's timelessly intelligent and also really into vaporware for some reason. You gain +4 smarts from your dope conversation with the vaporware god. I think you've had a mushroom trip there. You're hiking through the woods with your friends. You inevitably get lost again. Honestly, why do you even keep leaving camp? How are you not dead yet? Fuck, guys, this is it. We're gonna die out here in the boring-ass wilderness, where there aren't even any wild filet mignons to eat. Calm down, idiot. I can find food easily. I can't promise you filet mignon, but if we find an animal or a slime and beat the shit out of it, I might drop a whole roasted chicken. We don't have that kind of time. The only solution is cutting off our arms and eating them. What? That's a terrible idea. I need both of my arms for punching things. What, you think I don't? It's a sacrifice we all have to make. If you just cut off your non-dominant arm, it won't be as bad. Friend Damien, I'll have no need for calories or dismemberment. I will also cut off my arm in solidarity. I like the pain. See, Calculus is not scared. Why, you Slayer, you aren't finding roasted chickens. You're a roasted chicken. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Fuck you, I'm not scared. Hex, cut off your arm with me. No thanks. I don't have arms, just hands. I think I'll just eat this bagel. You do you there. Arabi has pulled out a great axe and a great cutting board, and already has her arm on the literal chopping block. You're about to stop her when you hear a doorbell ring. Pizza delivery for... Is this a butcher shop or something? I'm lost again. How coincidental. We are also lost. Where are you trying to go, friend stranger? Wolfram and Hart Law Firm? Not sure which tree I took a wrong turn at, but I'm definitely not in the right spot. I think... Cal, Arabi, team meeting now. Are we going to eat the pizza boy? Now we've all discreetly huddled up away from the pizza girl. Here's the plan. We need to convince her this is Wolfram and Hart so she gives us the pizza.
Bold move. Hacks like you got moxie, kid.
We can't, friend Damien. Lying and stealing are wrong. You were doing both at once, and that makes this wrong by a factor of 2. Calculester, calculester, calculester. You don't understand. Remember that circle of life chart I drew up for you? Look here, it says clearly that Damians are a natural predator of pizzas. It's all part of nature for Damians to use their cunning and metalness to prey on any pizza they see. Oh, okay, I understand. Now that Circle of Life is above the law, what is your hunting strategy, friend Damien? Easy, we ask Blue what to do. Damians and Blues have a symbiotic relationship. She hunts and I eat. So what's it gonna be, Blue? Okay, prove to Pizza Girl this is a law firm by suing her in a credible way. Find a wolf, a ram, a heart in the woods, glue the wolf and the ram together, put them in suits and glasses and fancy suitcases, and voila, Wolfram and Hart law firm. Oh, what do we do, guys? This is a less obvious one. This is way less obvious. What's going to impress her? We've done so well so far. Let's not mess it up. Probably the crazier the better, right? Sorry, I was taking a drink break. First one's probably smart and for Calculester. Yeah, I probably agree. I think let's do 2. That seems a bit unnecessarily violent, friend Blue. Why don't we...
Oh, that works out. I just cast all of Ravi's short swords to be unnecessarily violent.
I don't understand. How'd you make a sword even more unnecessarily violent?
That's trade secret, friendo.
Fuck yeah, I crave bloodshed. Let's go. You all go off to track down a wolf, a ram, and a dismembered heart. You make short work of hunting them down because you're pretty sure there was a previous patch where Aravi was a hunter instead of a slayer. Go figure.
Now all we got to do is combine the wolf and the ram somehow. Anyone got a needle and thread?
Hell yeah, I knew my sewing skills would be used for violence someday. Damien expertly stitches together the 2 animals. They don't seem to appreciate it, but fuck it, this isn't about them. Then you outfit the Wolfram and the Heart with cute little briefcases and glasses. So wholesome. You'll bring your little creations back to the Pizza Girl. I was totally in my mind thinking, like, this could, you know, if we had a decent run, it could end up on YouTube, but there's so much swearing in this. There's so much. I've sworn more in this stream than I have in this entire year on stream, I think. Oh, you're back and you brought nightmares?
Actually, it's Wolfram and Hart and the main lawyers of the firm, and they ordered the pizza. Fork it over.
Are you sure? I mean, these are just a severed heart and 2 sewn together animals screaming in what sounds like horrible pain. Like, are animals even capable of reason? Isn't that essential to being a lawyer? Yeah, but just look at their nice little ties and briefcases. These are arguably even more essential to a lawyer than intelligence or rationality. I guess I can't really argue with you there. Oh my god, the face. Also, you guys took forever finding them and my shift just ended. Enjoy your pizza because I don't care. What you do... I've lost it. I'm off the clock! Peace. You creepy demon girl. Nice free pizza. You all split it and even give a little to the Wolfram. It seems more interested in crying blood than eating it, but it's the thought that counts. Fun and boldness. Okay, this is our last roll of the dice to try and get laid. Where shall we spend our final thing? This has been fun, actually. I feel like I've enjoyed this actually more than the first one. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I know it's been a little bit lewd, but this could totally be something that when we do leading up like through the rest of October, could like switch over and just do little runs here and there because they're nice and short, these short runs. I feel like I would always do the short one. 30 minutes is just the right amount for doing a run. I wouldn't want to do like double that, I don't think. I like changing it up. Oh shh. snap. I didn't mean to click on that. I was reading chat and then... Oh my god. I'm sorry. The person braiding your hair accidentally ties an infinity knot into your head. There's no way to untie it. You can see into infinity. But hey, at least we look cute in the scout outfit. Right before Coach gives you the worst haircut of your life, you see how all your friends will die. It's useful in helping you eliminate David Davidson of the doomed dear person from your romantic prospects. You also watch every Marvel movie that will ever be released. You gain 4 creativity from witnessing so many plot twists. Afterwards, you meet up with Aravi and Hex. Ever since you received that mysterious scroll, you 3 have been on a long, arduous quest. You've solved countless puzzles, followed clue after clue, prepped your inventory, and now you're finally here. The secret location of the Ring of Sustenance.
What the fuck? It's a big dumb road. This isn't a bagel shop or a dungeon. I want a refund.
Adventure awaits.
Oh, that's not just a wall. Check out the weird markings. We got to insert this scepter from the second puzzle, and there. That should do it. Suddenly, the ground below you starts shaking. The wall crumbles away and opens up a huge, dark cavern. You hear that telltale door-opening music cue. You also hear a deep, mysterious voice emanating from the cavern. Adventurers, if you seek the Ring of Sustenance, triumph over evil in this dungeon of bread. Yes, that's not your voice. That's a motherfucking dungeon, I told you.
You're so right. There's no arguing with that music cue. Let's get this over with. At least let me eat some bread demon flesh whilst we're in there.
Y'all head into the dungeon of bread, and Aravi is absolutely crushing it. She solves 3 puzzles immediately and finds the dungeon map without taking any damage. Boo, dungeon maps suck. Why would you need a map at a dungeon? What is this, school? Are you kidding me? The dungeon map is half the fun, and it gets even better when you get the compass. Aravi takes out the mini-boss in 3 hits and locks down the boss key, and soon you arrive at the boss chamber. It's quiet. Too quiet. This is going to be such a sick boss fight. Check out that huge lava pit in the middle of the room. Pretty dodgy if you ask me. I bet the boss is going to pop out of... Aravi was totally right, and the dungeon boss leaps out of the huge pit of lava. It's a massive fire-breathing lizard.
You pieces of shit come into my house. Fucking fight me to the death.
Yikes, you cower in the corner whilst Aravi battles the dungeon boss. She dodges its attack sequences and gets in a few parries, but her attacks don't seem to be working.
Unbelievable.
Shit! Why isn't it taking any damage? This is a bread-based dungeon. I didn't expect a fire-type boss. My weapons aren't optimized for this.
Holy shit! We're gonna die. I can't die. I have leftovers in the fridge waiting for me.
Calm down. We need to figure out the dungeon boss weakness. Everybody has a weakness, right? I can't believe I'm saying this, but Blue, I need your help. You're going to help Aravi, or you're going to literally die trying. Quick! What's the best way to figure out this dungeon boss fatal weakness? Alright. Attack the boss in its heart. Text its ex-lovers and ask if they'd be willing to spitefully share its weaknesses. Ooh. Attack the dungeon boss in its privacy. Hack into its laptop and snoop through its search history. I mean... what do we think? Text the ex-lovers, or check the search history and find out what they're into. What's their kink? I kind of want to know what both answers are, honestly. These are pretty interesting. 1 or 2. Give us the goss. You guys want to do 1? Psychological warfare, getting into the dungeon boss's messy past relationships. Damn, Blue, you're kind of ruthless, huh? You whip out your phone, and after a few minutes of internet stalking, you find the dungeon boss's Facebook profile. You check out its profile pictures. Looks like the boss used to date a warlock named Gerard. You send Gerard a friend request and DM him asking if he'll tell you the dungeon boss's weak points. Gerard texts you back right away. He says, I'll tell you everything. Dungeon boss was the worst boif of all time. Anything I can do to hurt that fire lizard, like he hurt me. His biggest weakness, insecurity. He'd get super defensive if he mentioned his parents at all, because he's so scared of being a disappointment to them. Not what I expected, but I'm glad I equipped this bracelet of cruel words. Hey, lizard face. You're a disappointment to your parents.
Oh, so, sorry, I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? Is that what you want me to say? Roar. Rawr.
Noise.
What? That's totally working. He's getting super distracted by his own emotional baggage.
Gerard texts you again. He's probably breathing fire and shaking the ground with rage by now, which means he's super vulnerable. Throw a bomb in his mouth. Holy shit, of course! The classic bomb in open mouth strategy. Why didn't I think of that? Blue, you're a genius. Aravi throws a bomb into the dungeon boss's mouth and he explodes into a cloud of black dust. And the ring of sustenance appears in the middle of the chamber. You did it. Damn, this ring of sustenance is awesome. When it's equipped, I get a plus 14 boost to my reaction speed and any damage I take is reduced by half. It can produce an infinite supply of freshly baked mega bread.
This success tastes like a good burrito.
A best a dungeon ever.
I mean, I guess
Victory
you were pretty great.
is ours, and thanks for saving my ass back there, Blue. I knew I could count on you. Your adventuring skills have earned you Arabi's respect and a fresh serving of mega bread. The bread gets you a new heart container along with plus 3 smarts. Oh my god, this may have actually worked.
Let's go.
I mean, we've come this far.
See ya, self-love.
I like how they change. Look, her eyes light up. They wink at you. They wink. They do like a little smirk. They're like, oh, hi, hey, how's it going? Little wink. Little smiley face. She just looks shocked, actually. That's cute. Look, she's like all grumpy and like cranky, and then, what?
Yeah, us.
Go for joy. Let's try again, surely this time.
Wow.
Yes. What do you think, chat? Should we ask Arabi to the prom? Smart, bold, creative, charming, fun. Do you know what would be really super cute, actually, and like really good, like a little marketing thing for this game? Would be if they had a character creator and you could like put pieces together and make a little version of you, a little monster version of you, and do your own stats and be like, oh, this is me. What are you? Like, that would be such a cute thing to do in Discord. Like, make your own stats and make a little monster of yourself. Be adorable.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You seek out your favorite monster slayer. Hey Blue, there's no time for talking. Adventure awaits. Aravi grabs your hand and whisks you away on another adventure. She doesn't talk much, but you've learned talking is not her thing. She's a woman of action, and through action, you bond. You go on an intense dungeon crawling session together. You slay and you loot. It's okay. She's got her way of connecting with her feelings. You feel like you can wait. It's hard to keep up with Arabi, but the good news is after all your plundering and battling,
A sex scene in a rustic bathtub?
there's
I've
also
never seen that before.
time for relaxing. Well, Witcher style, although they cut the feet off. Maybe thought it was too lewd. Time to jump into the bath together, I think.
Steamy.
And when the intensity of the battle wears off, Arabi seems to lower her guard. She may not confess her feelings today, but there's time. Today, what she does is ask you to wash her back. And for now, that's more than enough.
What?
No, it's not! We simped so hard! I get to scrub somebody's back. Excuse me? Excuse me? Hello?